Hey, are you a ghost? HMAC here, and I just have a couple questions for you. Are you dead? No, and I'm positive you're not because dead people can't like and subscribe, so why don't you prove you're not and smash the like button? Okay, that was a little bit cheesy, but let's talk about the more important question. Is Valheim dead? Now, I had a video sent to me by a subscriber of the creator Freddtor Official Gaming. And it's a video talking about Valheim's decline and presenting some potential reasons, but really leaving a lot of things unanswered. So I thought I wanted to just go over a couple of the topics covered and maybe provide some of my answers. Now, I think this is a very important video because I do present some ideas later on that I think would greatly help the game. And it's more than just lol, add updates and content. Okay. Now, I guess anything added is content, but you'll see what I mean later on. Fred says that the game could be on the decline due to boredom. And I totally agree with that. I think a lot of people that initially got the game may be bored, but I think it's a little bit more complicated than just the game is boring itself. So I think a big part of what has to do with it is a lot of people initially got it, they play with their friends, they go through the bosses, and they're done with the game. When you're playing with your buddies, you can get through very quickly. And if you have 5 or 10 people playing on one server and they finish it and then they're basically done, moved on to the next thing, they're probably not going to stick around if they're not super into building or farming and taming animals and whatnot, right? The core people that are still playing it are typically the ones that are building crazy things or keep going through and challenging themselves in different ways, trying different progression methods, you know, going through only sneaking, only no armor challenge, only using daggers, right? But players like that, even they are seeing a little decline because they're not seeing any benefit of coming back time after time and doing it besides what the game has already been offering. Now I'm not going to beat a dead horse. Of course, you want to see new content, new items, new build pieces. I get it. You want new biomes and bosses. Of course. What is something that this small group of developers could do that would bring interest back into the game and really not take that much work? Well, I have 2 ideas for what the developers can do, and I have a couple ideas for what I can do to help make your player experience better. I want to see in-game limited time events. I want to see an event set up such as this. There's a challenge this weekend. Starting Friday, you complete 3 elder bosses, meaning you spawn the elder in 3 times, you collect a trophy, and then you take those 3 trophies, you bring it to spawn, and you place it on a limited time table that allows you to hook in whatever trophy you're after for that event. And then it will drop you a beneficial item. Now, this item could be exactly the same as Mergenjurger's belt. It could look in game exactly the same. It will just have a different name and a different buff. Okay. This buff could be improving wood cutting for defeating the Elder. This could be improving swimming for beating Bone Mass. This could be poison resistance for defeating Bone Mass. It could be a reduction in damage taken for cold. Or, what would be even cooler, is each of these limited items will progress in such a way that they make future events easier, making people want to not miss out on any event. Okay? This will get people back playing the game. This will get people saying like, I don't want to miss out on that limited item. And these items could be so simply done that they really don't take much labor besides the coding to change the effect that they have. So stay with me on this next one, okay? Because it's a little bit hard to imagine. But imagine in-game events from the swamp attacking your base. Take that bubble that spawns and only has a duration of 2 minutes. 10 times the limit for that. Make it a long raid event between 20 and 40 in-game minutes. Make it a longer duration, a 20 to 40 minutes perhaps. And have it as a set location that spawns in somewhat near spawn. There's an item such as a maypole that spawns in. You're pinged that location. It's maybe only 500 meters or 1,000 meters away from your base. You're pinged that location, and then you have 30 to 60 minutes to build defenses around it until a raid happens. That raid commences, and your goal is to defend and protect that item from whatever creatures are available at your progression level. And your goal is to protect this item. If you protect it by the time that the raid is over, you get to keep a limited edition item that drops as a result of you breaking it after that. Now, I know this sounds a little bit complicated, and it doesn't have to go exactly like that. But just the idea of in-game raids where you have to protect, you have to fortify this spot, you have to then protect it, and you get some benefit for doing that. That would increase your willingness to have friends come on, hop in, and join. It may be some limited edition item where you're like, hey, buddy, like, I want 5 of these. Like, can we get everyone in here? So let me know in the comments if you like those 2 ideas. I have thought about them for a while. I think they'd be great, and I don't think they would be hard for the developers to do at all. Now, if neither of those happen, then I would still like myself to have a solution for adding content for you guys. One thing that I'm planning for the channel is a series where I go over 10 days in an island, progressing with different mods. Each mod I will spend 10 days with. I will give my review of it. There's going to be some laughs. The first mod that I'm planning is first person. You guys probably haven't seen much about it, but you're not going to want to miss it because there's some really crazy stuff that happens. But in addition to that, I will do weekly community live streams where I bring you guys into my own server. We fight bosses, we do obstacle courses, we do challenges for little prizes. You know, I'm going to spawn these in, but it's more for a community aspect. And if you've never played with people, if you've never progressed with people, it should be a good time. There's room for all types of gamers. All you have to do is join my Discord, send me your Steam ID so I can add you as a friend, and I'll get you in there. We've already held a community event last week, and I'm doing it again Sunday, July 11th at 12 Eastern Standard Time. So that's noon, all right? That's right in the middle of the day. I'll be holding it for several hours. We're going to start with some obstacle course challenges and building. We're going to move on to bosses, and we'll probably go back to obstacle courses and building, all right? But there's going to be some cool stuff this time, a bit more prepared. So do me a favor, slap the like button if you want the developers to see this. If you want them to add this stuff to the game, give it a hit. If you want to be a part of the community event, subscribe with notifications on so you don't miss it, and join my Discord so I can actually get you in there and get you playing. If you don't want to play with me, then just come stop by, check it out, see if it's for you. If it's not, I won't be offended. Just say what's up. That's all for me. This was HMAC, signing off.